Oh man, Dynasty Warriors Origins people. Over here they call it the Treasure Box Edition for the PlayStation 5, baby. Over here we can see a sample image, so bear in mind this may drastically change when released. However, it's coming through on the 17th of January 2025, so highly unlikely. We see some really awesome loot. Price point over here is 95.83 British pounds. Only around 25 to 50% left. So in case you guys are massive fans of this genre of game, I absolutely highly recommend that you guys pick it up. But over here we can see we get ourselves some really awesome loot. So first things first, we get ourselves the physical game of Dynasty Warriors Origins, which is really dope. Next over here, some really awesome DLC content that we'll go through in just a moment. But this game looks gorgeous, people. Just check out these screenshots, man. This looks awesome, man. I cannot wait to boot this up on the 17th of January 2025. But over here, we can basically see what this includes, people. This includes, as mentioned before, the game, a special cloth poster, which is a B3 size. B3 is massive, people. It's a whole lot bigger than different sizes. So this is going to be something that you're going to really appreciate. And cloth math material, that is so sick, man. So that's a big win for me. Next over here, an original soundtrack itself, a physical soundtrack, peeps. So you'll be able to feel and listen to the sounds. Also over here, an official book as well, which is nice. And also the Protagonist costumes, the Garb for the Azure bird, and so on. The Garb for Crimson bird, the Garb for Emerald bird, and the Garb for the Violet. And of course, over here, all the features of the game in case y'all want to read it. As mentioned before, people, 17th of January 2025. So bear in mind, people, this is going to be pretty soon, like I think like next week or something. So most importantly, y'all probably wondering, is it worth 95.83 pounds? Because when you kind of convert that to Australian dollars, looking around 200 plus when you include shipping and tax. So what we're going to do right now, people, do a bit of a breakdown right now and see whether it is going to be worth that damn price point. First things first, this game is obviously a AAA game, right? So in Australia, these AAA games usually retail for around $100, usually for us, because things are crazy expensive here. So I could say around 110, because usually EB Games charge 110, and even JB Hi-Fi most of the time. So let's just say $100, just to be fair. How much value would I put on this really awesome soundtrack? It looks gorgeous, man. Just have a look at the details of that soundtrack image at the front there. I could give that an easy like $20 value, because for me personally, soundtracks, physical soundtracks with artwork and a physical disc deserves at least $20. So 120 there, people. The B3 cloth map. B3 is massive and a cloth map. We can see all the characters at the front there. This is definitely no cheap cloth map. You could definitely appreciate the artistry, the attention to detail they put into that. So cloth maps, I usually say like $10. I could say $20 value there easy, because B3 is huge. So 140, people. We also grab ourselves more loot over here too. So the official book as well. There was no physical details on the book, because when I kind of tap onto these images here, I don't see no book. However, over here, I'm assuming is where the book is, rather, my bad, right over there. So the book, honestly, it doesn't look hardcover, looks soft cover. They don't say hardcover book. I'll probably give that about a $30 value there, because books go through all types of detail. This depends on how many pages, though. If it's got heaps of pages, $30. If it's not, let me just give it 20. So looking around that 140 mark itself, basically, or like 160 rather. So all the other DLC loot here, the Garb of Azure book, the Crimson bird, the Garb of Emerald bird, the Garb of Violet bird. How much value would I put on all those really awesome outfits? Because over here we could basically see what that looks like, and honestly it looks really dope here. Basically different colors here. But honestly, for me, it would have been nice if the costumes were significantly different, right? Like not just different colors, but different kinds of costume designs. So for me, I'd probably give that around $10 value. So we're looking around that 170 mark itself, right? When you add all of these things together. So 170 when you add tax, basically like $20. Looking around that 190 mark itself. When you look at transportation and import fees. Look, if this retail for 199 Australian dollars, I'll be dope. But we both know that's not going to, retail for that. We'll pay around maybe that 240 mark itself. But overall, is it overpriced? I wouldn't say it's overpriced, but definitely expensive piece of loot. However, the loot that you're picking up is really awesome, man. A book, soundtrack, the game, a cloth map that's B3, a good size, DLC loot as well, a physical damn game. this over here is winning for me. So overall, people, will I give this a stamp of approval? Absolutely. Go ahead, people, and pick this up. I'll leave all links at the comment below. But this over here is a really awesome piece of loot. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are the Loot Gamer. See y'all in the next video. Deuces.